Hi, Gemini. This is Eileen with your Teen Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting out with the Three of Cups card. And the Three of Cups is talking about celebrations. Some of you be celebrating in the month of May. Oh, and some of you have your birthdays in May. So happy birthday. So you're going to have good reason to be celebrating anyway. So, and then others of you might be attending a wedding or a reception or getting married or getting engaged or having other things to be celebrating anyway in the month of May. Because I'm reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level, and I am feeling that some of you really are going to be just enjoying yourselves with your friends, possibly family, but I get friends, friendship, and just having fun and doing some celebrating in the month of May. Just fun get-togethers. That's what I'm getting for a number of you. Now, also, this is a general reading, so some of these cards will resonate with some people, while other cards will resonate with others. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm focusing in just on that person's circumstances. And but this is a nice card. It's a good way to start out with, and really even to continue throughout your month of May. And then we have a holiday for if you're in the U.S. towards the end of it's Memorial weekend. So some of you could just be having fun and getting together with friends and family and all that over that weekend as well. Now, but I'm getting some celebrations about some of you that might be engaged, getting engaged. There's some kind of things like this going on for some of you that are really lighting up your life and making you feel happy and everything. I'm getting that for a number of you. Okay, next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the Knight of Pentacles is talking about you Geminis making slow, steady progress on your goals. So maybe things haven't been moving along as quickly as you would like them to part of the time, but you're making good, sound progress. You're just going one step at a time and laying your bricks and laying your foundation and focusing on your goals, and you're getting there. Now, also for some of you, this can represent possibly money that's coming to you that you've been waiting on, or something else working coming through. Maybe some of you getting something about the purchase of a home or something like that for somebody that, and maybe more than one person, you've been waiting on something to go through on maybe the purchase of a home, maybe even the sale of a house or property. But I'm getting the purchase of a new home for somebody, and but it feels solid, and I think you know it's solid, but it's just taking time. That's what I feel like. It could be it's taken time to get what you want, and maybe you're just finding what you want and you're getting involved in a contract or something. I'm not sure. I'm tuning into something like that for somebody. um, but overall, it's a good card of making slow, steady progress in your lives. Now, also, for some of you, this will relate more on a romantic level. This Knight of Pentacles could be a person who could be an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or have a lot of that in their chart. And this could be someone in your life in the romantic department for some of you. I feel like for some of you, this is somebody you already know. You might already be involved with this person. And for others, this could be someone new that comes into your life in the month of May. This person, being of an earth sign or having a lot of that in their chart, they're very steady. They are making slow, steady progress in their career, in their life. They like good quality. They want a quality home, a quality work, good quality income, a quality relationships. This person wants everything to be solid, and they're very one-on-one. I don't feel like they juggle dates and things like that. It's like they want one person they're compatible with, and they just want to move forward and make plans for the future and go into the future with that person. I feel like for at least one of you and maybe a few of you, this is somebody you're involved with right now, and it's a good solid relationship. This is a good prospective mate for whoever has this person in their life, because they're very steady and pretty honest and down to earth. And like I said, I don't feel like they would be dating one person and then turn around and be looking around to see what else is out there. I don't get that from this person at all. I feel like they would be real steady and pretty sincere, you know. like someone you could trust and depend on. So yeah, I'm getting good energy from this card for a number of you, and whether it's your own progress you're making or this is somebody in the romantic department for you. And for some of you, this could be somebody you've been seeing already, and you're already involved in possibly making some kind of marriage plans or something with them, or living with this person, or planning to live together, or something like that. And for others of you, this could be somebody you were supposed to meet where the two of you will get very close and really get very serious in the relationship going forward. Okay, next card we have is a Page of Wands. And the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. They relate to the areas of work and progress and action. And Page of Wands is talking about receiving some kind of news for a number of you that could be work related. For some of you, this could mean news that you're getting a job that you've applied for, or maybe if you've applied for a promotion or a transfer or whatever, you might be finding out that you're getting it. I'm feeling for someone, you're finding out, I'm feeling for somebody, you're finding out that how do I want to say this? It's almost like it's a surprise. Like somebody's giving you a message. You might be receiving a call or a letter or something, maybe from a company or someplace that's familiar with you, that they're interested in having you come work for them. That's what I'm getting for someone. That sounds specific for one person because it doesn't feel like it's something you went and applied for. Or if you did, it may have been a while ago and you forgot about it and moved on, and then out of the blue you get this invitation for an interview or to come work for them, or to do some kind of work. Maybe you're self-employed and you get contacted by a particular company or person, and whatever it is, it's good. It's something good coming your way. So I'm getting that for I don't know if that's one person or a few people, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people here. But overall, this is a good news card for you Geminis. Now also the pages, when you're talking about a person, the pages are usually young people, maybe in their possibly. So for some of you, if you're single and you're in there in that age bracket, like maybe in your maybe this could be somebody new coming on the scene for you who would be more of a romantic interest. And it could be somebody who's a fire sign like Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or have a lot of that in their chart. But this person's not going to be acting all pushy about it. They're going to be friendly and nice and pleasant to you and will be attracted to you, but starting out more like friends, more like getting to know each other as friends. If you're a student, it could be someone at school, or if you're at your job, maybe someone at work or someplace where you socialize with your friends. So, but I mean, that's, if you're in that age bracket, like that could apply to you. Otherwise, so if you're single and looking, just stay alert. Otherwise, if you're not, then, maybe that's not for you. Next card we have is the Six of Pentacles. And again, this is a nice card, the Six of Pentacles, because it's talking about a number of you Geminis are doing well with your work, your careers, you're making money, you're doing well for yourself, you're recognized for the good quality work that you do. So if you work for a company, the people you work for recognize you as a really good quality worker that they can rely on, just does real good quality work, and you're fairly happy in your job. You're real good at what you do, and you're enjoying your work. You're enjoying your people, either that you work with, or if you're self employed, your clients are very pleased with your services. They feel like you do good quality work, so they like doing business with you. But you're enjoying yourself, and you're in the flow. You're in that universal flow, that energy flow of giving and taking. So you might be feeling a little with your prosperous conditions in the month of May, you might be feeling a little bit generous where you want to share some of what you have with others. This could also just mean sharing your time and attention with others. You're going to be feeling like you're in the flow and things are going well and you're enjoying your prosperity. And I always recommend those who do not feel this way, because this is not for everybody. Like I said, some people this won't apply to. But if you're feeling like you're struggling and things are not the way you want them to be, I always recommend that everyone learn about the law of attraction and start practicing the law of attraction and feeling prosperous and successful, make it your intention to have the prosperity and the success, the type of work you want to do, whether you're working for a company or you want to work for yourself, whatever it is that you want. make it your intention and set your goals and just work towards your goals little by little. And when you're doing that and you have every intention of succeeding, the universe will just open up and start helping to create those conditions for you. But you have to feel it. You have to believe it and feel it. You can't be worrying and feeling negative and feeling like the glass is half full. You really got to get into the feeling of it to attract it. Next card we have is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is a major arcana destiny card. And the Wheel of Fortune, now for those of you who have had a difficult time, maybe financially or maybe emotionally or with relationships, the Wheel of Fortune is here to turn and make things better for you. It's time to turn and dig your way out of a rut you may have been into. I feel like some people aren't going to believe that. I'm just feeling like some people will hear this reading and say, no, that's not my life. I'm stuck in these bad circumstances. But again, it's your own thinking and feeling that has to help work you out of whatever rut you've been in, no matter what the circumstances. And the Wheel of Fortune energy is here to help you with that. So you're supposed to be making changes and things are supposed to start turning in your favor. You have that good energy from the wheel. And right next to the Six of Pentacles. I mean, that's a good twosome here. The prosperity and the Wheel of Fortunes there wanting to turn your way and help you with your prosperity, with your life, your relationships, whatever it is that's held you back. Next card we have is the Nine of Wands. And again, the wands relate to the areas of work and everything. So the Nine of Wands is saying that a lot of you Geminis in the month of May feel like you're working a lot of hours and you might be exhausted. Some of you might be either working long hours at your job or possibly working two jobs or working and going to school. A number of you might work long hours and go home and have all kind of household family responsibilities when you get home, maybe not getting enough rest. And the Nine of Wands, I mean, you're strong though. You're going to make it. It's not something you haven't been through before. But sometimes you might be feeling like, oh my God, how much further? How much more of this do I have to keep doing? But you keep going. You keep going. You've got it in you, and you know you do. But it's just sometimes it gets discouraging. And the advice of this card is to step outside of your circumstances, be objective, see if there's anything that you can delegate, whether it's at your job, if you're overwhelmed at work, see if there's any of your responsibilities you can delegate to others or somehow streamline. At home, if you've got family members or whatever, see if there's work at home you can delegate, try to spread it around and try to catch up on your rest. Try to have balance, but you have to really look at your life objectively and try to figure out how you can make some changes here and there that might really help you with this situation if you're going through this right now. Because it's difficult when you're feeling overwhelmed and you just don't know any way out. You just got to keep going. But you're going, you keep going. It's like you've been doing that for a long time. I feel some of you. Next card we have is the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is talking about some of you Geminis might feel very restricted and very worried right now, like you're not sure what you should do in a situation. It could be, I'm feeling relationship issues. That's what I'm getting, because this could be a work situation. It could be anything where you've been living. I'm really getting big time relationship feelings here, though, to tell the truth, for some of you. I feel like some of you are in some kind of relationship circumstances. Maybe at one time it was good. I'm feeling for somebody you went into some kind of relationship. I don't even know for sure if it's a romantic. I feel it's got to do with a few different people or several people. I don't know if maybe you married someone and then you found out that the person's relatives are all around and they're not as nice as you thought. Or maybe you started dating somebody and then you find out the person and their friends or relatives are not very nice. I'm getting that for somebody. That might be specific for one person, maybe a few of you. But I am strongly getting the energy of someone innocently entering into some kind of relationship because I feel like you didn't know the people very well. For some of you, it might be some kind of living arrangement, or it might even be a job you started and you weren't aware. It's like you didn't really know the other people that were going to be around you very well. If you knew them at all, some of them have just been basically acquaintances. and then you became very uncomfortable being around them. That's what I'm getting. That it sounds specific for one person, but maybe a few people are in something similar. But it feels like these people are kind of like cutthroat, you know. I mean, they're like hard type, coarse, hard, tough people. And that's how they live their lives. That's how they interact with each other. They're tough and hard, kind of, in their temperaments and feelings, and you feel like you're more sensitive, and you're not like that. You're totally not like them, is what I'm getting. And so you really don't belong in that environment. So whoever this applies to, whether this is a job, some kind of relationship, or a place where you're living, you need to get out of there. That's what I'm getting. I mean, you might have to take your time and figure it out and make a plan, but you don't belong in this environment. And also, you might be feeling stuck and like you don't know what to do. But you see, the person has a blindfold on. They have a chain that's just kind of draped across their wrist, and the swords are not poking her. Okay? So you have the freedom. You you need to take back your power. Take off the blindfold, throw those chains away, step away, look at the people, look at the situation, take back your power, whoever this applies to. This might be a few people because I could be tuning into different scenarios for different people, but I'm getting that real strong relationship issues. Like I said, whether it's personal relationships, something at work, whatever it is, you should not, you're not mixing well with that crowd of tough characters. You don't belong there. You're going to be miserable. They're hateful. That's what I'm getting. Even if not told, all of them aren't real hateful. They're kind of mean spirited. You know what I'm saying? They're not. It feels like you're more of a sensitive, compassionate kind of person, and they're not. That's what I'm getting. Two of Pentacles. And again, this is a general reading. This might only be a few of you that have this situation. Okay, so don't be sitting there saying that's not me. Like I said, it's a general reading. So some people this may not apply to at all, but somebody it does apply to. I know that. Okay. Two of Pentacles is the next one. And the Two of Pentacles is saying that a lot of you Geminis are really good at juggling. You're juggling your responsibilities, maybe at your job, maybe between your job and your home. You've been doing this for a while. I feel a lot of work related situations where you know your job really well, like I was getting from the Six of Pentacles here. You have some good Pentacles cards in here. But you're really good at juggling your activities, your responsibilities, and you're making money, and you're very focused on your goals. You're very ambitious, but you're not being real pushy and aggressive with people or anything. You're just quietly keeping it simple, staying focused, very fine tuned. I get very good with details, focusing in on the details. Really a good mind. Well, the air signs have good minds, good intellects. So they can be very intellectually oriented. They just have good head on their shoulders. So you've got the capability to focus in on your goals and hone in on what's important and what you need to do to get there. And that's what I'm feeling a number of you are doing with this juggling act here. It's nothing you can't handle. You're very comfortable and very good at it. And you're making progress, and it's your intention to keep making progress. And that's what I'm getting, that some of you are doing well in your job, or if you're self-employed, things are going well and you're making good progress in your life. So, okay, next card we have is the Three of Wands. And again, the wands do relate to the area of work and progress, and that ties in well with this Two of Pentacles, because the Three of Wands is saying that a number of you are looking out over the horizon, making your plans for where you go from here. Like you might be ready to leave a job that you've been at because you feel like it's worked out well for you. You've gotten a lot of new skills now, but now you're ready to move on to something bigger and better. Or I'm feeling for some of you, you might be ready to relocate somewhere. Yeah, I am getting that for somebody. Someone's relocating, maybe a few of you. You might even have family where you're leaving right now, where you are now, but you're looking out and thinking about relocating. It could be you just want a new adventure, but also you might be looking at prospects in other areas that you feel might be rewarding for you. You're open. You don't want to feel tied down right now, whoever this applies to. You just want to feel free to move on, get where you want to go, and see what else is out there for you because you know it's a big world. That's what I'm getting for a few of you or a number of you. And I'm not getting where you feel you have to go anywhere. You know you have a good, secure situation if you stay put, but you just feel like, hey, I think I want to explore what else is out there. So for a number of you, you're going to be making some kind of decisions about, which way to go and how you want to do that. But you don't feel rushed. It's like you want to do things all in good time. But you feel comfortable that you have the freedom to do that. That's what I'm getting. And then the last card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles. And this is a really nice card about your prosperity. So it's a good way to end your month with the Pentacles. This is talking about a lot of you Geminis having lots of prosperity and feeling good in your life, in your career, in your home. I'm just seeing this little turtle down here for the first time. You see him? Different little creatures in these cards. Sometimes I see little bunnies, like there's a little bunny in that card there. Um, oh, and there's a bunny on the chest anyway. I've seen that before, but I'm just seeing the turtle for the first time. So yeah, the Ten of Pentacles, lots of prosperity for a number of you Geminis who are in the flow. If you're not, you really got to get that frame of mind and the feeling of it. You've got to embrace the feelings of prosperity and success and achieving your goals. And when you make something your intention, like if you think back over different times in your life where you make it your intention to have something, whatever it is. It could be a car, a certain kind of car you wanted to get, or whatever. And you stay focused on it and it pleases you to think about it. A car is a good example because a lot of times people really like their nice cars. So and you weren't in a position at the moment to get it, but you kept picturing that car, and if you saw one on the road you'd smile and go, yeah, I'm going to be driving one of those. And it was your intention, and then little by little, maybe you saved your money, maybe it took a while, and finally you had that car in your driveway. It's like when you make it your intention to have something or to do something. It's like nothing can stand in your way. The universe will pitch in and help. So you've got to get that kind of frame of mind of making it your intention to be prosperous, successful, to have the kind of home you want, the kind of job, the kind of work. If you're self employed or if you want to be self employed, you've got some really good energy here. But when you make it your intention and you start believing in it and believing in yourself that you can have your dreams, and just have that mindset that you're not giving up no matter how long it takes. You're going to get what you want. A number of you are already in the flow, though, from the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. You're juggling, but you're moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles, all these good cards. A number of you are already living this life. But for those of you who are not, you just have to change your frame of mind and your feelings and emotions. But a number of you are already embracing those kind of emotions and feelings. You're just in the groove, even if you don't even think about the terms law of attraction. It just comes naturally to you. Maybe you've been practicing that way for a long time and you found out it works for you, so you keep doing it. Okay. Now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Shiro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And see what your message is for me. Okay. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And be sure and check for your rising and moon signs also. You might find some messages or insights that are pertinent to you and your situation also with your rising and moon signs. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what's your message for Gemini for the month of 18? What's the message for Gemini for 18 Magical Mermaids and Dolphins? Can we give it one more shuffle and fan them out? What's the message for Gemini for 18? Okay, let me fan these out. What the card's going to be. Oh, wow, I like this one. Okay, this says Divine Magic. Extra magical energy surround your situation right now. Expect miracles. I love this. This is a fantastic message. Divine magic. extra magical energy surround your situation right now. Expect miracles. That's great advice. I love it. That's a wonderful message. Okay, and then next I'm going to pick one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Gemini for 19? Gemini, what's the message for Gemini for me? 2018 for Gemini. Message for Gemini. Oh, almost dropped them on the floor. 15. Gemini for 19. Okay, I'm ban this out. Okay. Okay, this one says, be true to your heart. That's number 6, so I will read the message also. These cards, look how beautiful. These are such gorgeous cards. I don't know if it's better in the light or the lighting going on here. Be true to your heart. Number 6. Detail in these cards. Okay, let me look this up. Okay, number 26. Okay, here it is. Be true to your heart. In this moment, draw on the energies of harmony and union when making a choice. The current situation is best supported using intuition and not intellect. There may be difficult decisions to be made that are not necessarily about love. Consciously be aware of what interests you, what attracts your attention, what stirs your imagination and creates passion in your life. Do your best to ignore the persuasion of what others might think or say. Trust yourself and don't allow your opinion to be swayed. That's good, to use your own intuition and kind of try to go with the flow of whatever is feeling the best to you and feeling the smoothest to you. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to pick one card from the Archangels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So, Archangels, what is your message for Gemini from Team Gemini? What is your message for Gemini from Team? Message for Gemini from Team. Okay, I'll give it one more shuffle and fan these out. What's the message for Gemini for 19? Okay, this one says, clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. That's a good message. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. That's a great message. That ties in with, I'm not a Gemini, but that ties in with project for the year is to get organized, clear the clutter, get organized in every area I can in my life. Okay, Gemini, well, I hope you have enjoyed your reading for me. And be sure and check on your rising and moon signs also to see if anything applies to you in those videos. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And be sure and subscribe so you'll receive notifications as I post new videos. And if anyone would like a private reading, rates and contact info are listed below. So thank you for watching the video and enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your birthdays. Happy birthday, whether you're in May or June. Happy birthday to all the Geminis. And have a wonderful birthday celebration and enjoy the rest of your month of May. Thank you for watching the video.